Hi everybody. In this video, I'm going to talk to you about the Norris nuts, and I'm going to talk to you about why I don't like the Norris nuts and everything like that. So anyway, I'm not disclaimer. Have to say that, but disclaimer, I'm not making this video to pass, to be mean, to be rude, to be nasty about the Norris nuts, and to the fans that's watching this video. Excuse me, I'm not being mean towards them, so don't come at me. Second of all, before I get in this video, y'all see this trash bag? This not trash. It's my clothes. Like I had to put my clothes in something. Like I was over my grandma's house. I slept over there like for 3-4 nights. And my other bags, what I had lots of bags that I had to carry back home. So anyway, that's not garbage. Before you say, do you have garbage in the videos and everything like that? The background noise is it's windy outside. So anyway, yeah. So anyway, if y'all don't know the Norris nuts, they are YouTubers they are kids YouTubers that lives in Australia. I'm really watch the videos just because I like the accent. I like Australian accents and Europe accents so much. But anyway, I started watching the videos probably like a year ago, probably. And I watched them off. I used to watch them off and on like every like few months. So it wasn't like I've been watching like every video that they upload. But anyway, and I just okay, and from watching the videos I just thought about some stuff that don't that I didn't like. So anyway, the kid ages is I think Naz. First of all, the names are Nazzy, Naz, Nazzy, Saki, Socky, Biggie, Biggy, and Sabra, Sabra. So anyway, first of all, Saki's real name is not Saki. Her real name is Cyrus. It's like Charras or whatever. And Biggie's real name is Coda. Coda, I think. But anyway, they go by the name Saki and Biggie. Anyway, those real names, but hey, now the country, whatever. So anyway, their ages, Saki is 13, Biggie 11 years old, Sabra just turned 16, and Nas is is I think 9 years old. So anyway, off the bat, what I didn't like is Biggie shares a room with 3 of his sisters. And I think that's wrong. Like, that's illegal, first of all, in the United States. Now, since they don't live in the United States, I don't know what the rules are in in Australia. So I'm not going to say, oh, that's illegal, whatever. But I'm not saying you really don't want to put a boy a in sleeping in the same room as his sisters. Now, when you're younger, like when you're 2, 3 years old, I understand. But so that house that they're living in, they're supposed to be moving, yeah. But that house that they're living in now, they built that house from scratch. So you will know, okay, how many kids I have, how many bedrooms I need, and everything like that. And the house looks amazing. So tell me, why can't you have an extra room? Why didn't you have an extra room built for your son? And before you say, well, they was really young, like when they moved into the house. Well, I think Biggie was about like 8 years old when they moved into the house. Yeah. Yeah, I think Biggie was like 8 years old. Nas was about 6. Saki was 10 years old. And Sabra was like 13 years old. They, so anyway, Biggie was at the age where he was too old to stay in the same room as his siblings. Yeah, and I mean, I I just yeah, and I just I just say it's just weird. It's just weird having your 11-year-old brother sharing a room with a 16-year-old, a 10-year-old, and a 13-year-old sisters. I just think that that's weird. But, I heard a mother that lives the I heard a mother that lives in Utah, and she said that when she was younger, her and her brother shared the same room. So I mean that could happen, whatever, but it's illegal because I'm not saying boys have hormones and girls have hormones. So what? So yeah. So anyway, number two is they mostly always cry in their thumbnails, and I'm like saying that's weird because you if you know whenever ever whenever you cry you get views because people will obviously want to know why you're crying and they will watch your video. So I'm like saying you're crying for views. I don't even cry. Like I made a video crying and it was like years ago. But I made a video. No, I wasn't meant. I didn't want to cry, but like in the video, I was talking about an sensitive subject, whatever, and I just started bawling my eyes out, and I deleted the video. I didn't post the video, but after I filmed the video, whatever, I deleted the video and everything like that because I don't post videos of me crying. One, because I don't want people to see me cry. And number two, I don't want people to think, oh, I'm crying because I want views. Excuse me, because that's the number one thing if you want views on your videos is to cry. So, literally on most thumbnails, they're seen crying. If y'all don't know what is thumbnails are the picture you see on a video. It's it draws you to the video. Now, in literally almost all their thumbnails, they're either crying or they're mad. Now, yeah, and many people know, okay, people, when people cry, you get views on a video. When you look mad on a thumbnail, people will click on that video to see like why you're crying or why you're mad. So I don't like them, the Norris nuts, because it's like they mostly cry on every thumbnail. Almost clickbait. And you know how I hate clickbaiting. The third thing why I don't like the Norris nuts, because they every time they're doing a challenge or whatever, and the mom say, okay, if you win this or if you win that, you will win chocolate, eating candy or whatever, and they be so happy jumping off the walls, whatever. Yes, I know when a kid get to know that they will have candy or some kind of sweets, yes, they be happy and jumping off the walls. But it's like they overreact. It's like they over be happy. And I'm like saying, it's literally like they haven't, they don't have no sweets, no candy. And I'm like, I don't get mothers like that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I will offend some mothers out there, but I don't get why some of y'all will restrict, will stop your children from eating what they want to eat. Like, like, I'm not saying don't hold food from your children just because you don't want them to be fat. Mm. Like, I'm, I'm just like saying, yeah, your children can't eat junk food all day long, but it don't hurt them to have something unhealthy here and there. And it's okay if your child don't be bony skinny, because these what these mothers think, that skinny is healthy and fat is unhealthy. No, sometimes if you're fat, yeah, you're unhealthy sometimes, but other times if you're fat, you're healthy. And when you're skinny, that don't mean you're 100% healthy. So many people need to stop thinking that way and stop withholding food from your children just because you're scared that they will gain weight and everything like that. And I just think that that's happening at the Norris Nuts house. Like, I think that the mother just don't want to see her kids chubby or gaining weight. And it does, mothers like that disgust me. Because why do we withholding food from little kids? Why? Because you don't want them to gain weight. You don't want them to get fat. Like, and everything like that. I don't get mothers like that. I don't. So anyway, but anyway, when the Norris nuts hear that they would get chocolate or something sweet to eat, whatever, it's like they be jumping off the walls. I mean, and like, I know when you tell a kid that they will have chocolate, they will have candy or whatever, they will jump off the walls, they will get happy and excited. But it's like the Norris nuts get over excited. Like they don't see sweets in their life. And like I'm not saying kids need all the foods on the food pyramid. Grains, proteins, fats. So anyway, the fourth is Sabra. Sabra is 16 years old. So Sabra, they're still making her dress like with and like a little girl. They're still making her look like a little girl and act like a little girl. Like, dude, she's 16 years old. But anyway, and number 5, the fifth, is I think the first of all, I don't think the challenges is fair. I don't think the challenges is fair because Biggie is a poor and Saki and Nas are coarse and most of the time boys are stronger and tougher than coarse. So when the mother says, okay, if you're um race here, or whatever, most of the time Biggie will win. Obviously because he's a boy. He's tougher than his sisters because he's a boy. Boys are a lot tougher and a lot stronger than girls. And I just don't think that the challenges be fair. I I just don't. So that's why I hope he don't win. Not to be rude, that probably that probably sounded so rude, but sometimes I hope he don't win because I'm like saying it's not fair here because obviously Biggie is a bull and he will win because he's stronger and everything like that. The sixth reason why I don't like the Norris nuts because Biggie is a cry baby. I mean, I know no one likes losing a challenge, whatever. Everyone likes to win, whatever. But it's like every time he loses, he cries and throw a big hissy fit. And everybody else and all of his sisters, when they loses, when they don't win, they mostly don't cry. Few times they cried, but most of the time they don't cry. Biggie mostly always cries. And in most challenges, I really think that the mother just be given the win to Biggie so the mother won't hear Biggie's mouth crying um all day that day. But I just think that the challenges be unfair, and I just think that um Biggie is a crybaby. Yeah, I just think that number 8, the eighth reason why I don't like the Norris nuts, because the mother have the kids naming the new babies that they have, and the kids be naming them, well, the kids be coming up with dumb name. I'm so sorry because like they are kids, and I'm not like talking rudely about no kids, so don't come at me. But like literally for this baby, um, for the now they're pregnant again. I literally, that's my reaction when I realized that they was pregnant again. I say, for real? I mean, I'm happy for them, but like, I'm not saying they just had the last year, and now they're pregnant again. Dang. But anyway, they because when they had disco, the baby brother, the kids named him. What they do is they come up with they each go wherever in their house and come up with a name to name their baby brother or baby sister, and then they will pick the name. They will pick a random name out of a hat, and then that name they will pick. They will call the baby. So I really hope that though Disco is not his real name, same as I hope that Biggie is not a name that they called him behind the scenes, same as Saki. Like, I mean, I know they call Biggie Biggie on camera, Saki Saki on camera, and Disco Disco on camera, but I hope they don't call them by those names behind the scenes. Or is that the real names that they call them on screen and off screen? I don't know. So, but the kids came up with the name Disco. And anyway, the reason why I say they be coming up with dumb names because like Biggie wanted to call his baby sister Milk. What kind of dumb name is that? So I just hoped it was just nickname because I don't want to like be named Milk. And like I'm like saying for real, Becky, you wanted to name your baby sister Milk. Like, I mean, I'm not making fun because I know he's a kid. I'm not making fun. But I'm like saying, really? And then Saki wanted to name the baby like Store, like Store. I said, come on. So anyway, and then anyway, they came up with Charm. 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 So I say now comment down below, but I think Charm is a good nickname. Excuse me, to call someone, but I don't think Charm. I just don't like Charm, the name to be like a name you call like her all the time. Uh, that's me, but that's the eight things why I just don't like the Norris Lights. And the another thing is they brag. Clickbait. But anyway, I'm not going to say they come up with dumb names, but the parents the parents should be allowed to pick the names of their babies, not the kids. Like, I mean, I know they'll just getting the kids involved with naming the their newborn sibling, but like, don't give your kids that freedom in like coming up with any name, like really Milk. But anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. like, comment, and subscribe.